Welcome, everyone. Hello, everyone. I am your host, Farooq Siddiqui. You are welcome to another episode of Meet the Stars. We are live at Sports and IPTV, Facebook, and YouTube. Meet the Star, a program where we meet some outstanding individuals or sports club who are the stars of Canadian sports arena. Today we have invited club, which is a true ambassador of Canadian sports fraternity of cricket and Canadian culture. They have represented the Maple Leaf and the Six very proudly in the continent of North America, Europe, Asia, and Asia, including United States, United Kingdom, Sri Lanka, and Pakistan. Sports 10 has a long association with them and are very proud to call them friend. Let me introduce you the executives and the team member of Toronto cricket team. Here we go. Now we have all the members of executives of Toronto Police Cricket Team. I welcome Amir Butt, Ali Kulo, Ali Rashid, Kasar Chaudhry, and also Max Jeff, the co-host of Sports. Welcome,
Thank,
everyone.
thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Farooq Bhai. Thank you very much for hosting Toronto Police Cricket Club to our chat group. And hi, how are you, beta? I just see Ali's daughter there on the screen. Oh, Ali's wife there on the screen. Hi, how are you doing? I think the screen is so small, so I have to figure
Yeah,
it
yeah,
out.
it's okay.
Uh, Ali,
Amar will say hi. Yeah.
so just wanted to mention that for the ensuing year for 2020, I'm the president of the club, Toronto Police Cricket Club, and I would let everybody else introduce themselves. Next is Ali Kulu Bhai. Ali Bhai, can you hear? Ali Kulu Bhai, can you hear? Can you hear me? If you don't mind introducing yourself.
Yes. Hello. Good evening, Farooq Bhai, and thanks for inviting our club to your organization.
Uh, Alikuru, sir, if you can like rejoin, I think then it will be easier for you to communicate. I think you are frozen right now.
Okay, I think there must be some connection error, but what I suggest is that, as Max, you told us earlier that people who are not speaking, they should mute their mic, so that way there's no outside interruptions. So
Sure.
maybe we can move on next to Kesar Bhai. I'm just looking at the screen, whoever comes next, and then Kesar Bhai can introduce himself, followed by Ali Rasool Bhai.
Sure. Thank you very much, Farooq bhai. Thank you very much, Max, and thanks, Amir. I have been a member of the Toronto Police Cricket Club from 2016, and it's an honor for me to play along with the TPS cricket fellows. I have visited New York, USA, and as well as Pakistan as well. I was lucky enough to play a T20 game in at Toronto, sorry, in Pakistan in Gaddafi Stadium. That was the best moment for a cricketer, especially belonging from Pakistan. Uh, you can ask for more. That tour was great. Obviously, Pakistani domestic cricket and cricket itself is way ahead of Toronto cricket. But at least we were there, we competed, we played some good games. There were a couple of close games, especially as soon as the guys settled down with the environment and they were settled with the pitches. So last couple of games were very close, and we are always proud of that. And as well as the Toronto Police Cricket Club, they visited last year to England and then to South Africa as well. It's a huge club, especially, and the connecting with the community. It's a medium to get to know the community and to be out there and to be visible for reach out for people, and especially over youngsters. Well, we played like couple of in couple of years with the Toronto, sorry, with the Mississauga Dolphins Cricket Club, and we are looking forward to increase the match spams like we played. Uh, one game each year, but this year and next year we are looking for at least 2 or 3 games. Thank you very much, Amir, for hosting me there and honoring me to be the part of the club.
Sure. Thank you. Amir bhai, I think you are mute right now.
Yeah, so I was just saying it's always a pleasure, and I think Ali Rasool Bhai, he's one of our community members, and I think Marshall Ali Rasool Ali Kulu is also back. But let's see if Ali Rasool Bhai's connection is
Yeah,
good, and
my
maybe he
connection
can
is fine.
introduce
Yeah,
himself.
I'm good.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
everybody
good.
can hear me? Everybody can hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So my name
Go
is
ahead,
Ali
please.
Rasool. I've been playing with this club
Okay.
as a guest player this is my 20th year.
Wow.
Yes.
So I was used to play TND and same time, sometime guest player. Altogether, you can play 30 years cricket in Canada.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
And I still in the side of youngster side.
You can see. We all can see
That's
that.
what we are gonna talk about after 15-20 minutes about the youngster side. So,
No,
Ali Rasool, what's your role in this TPCC? I mean, what exactly you
I'm a
taking care
guest
of it?
player, and I have one tour with them in abroad, which is England, just 2 years ago. I have great time, and these bunch of guys are the great people. We enjoy it off the ground and on the ground. They're very lovely people. I love to stay with them. That's the reason I've been here last 20 years.
That's good. So I think next is Ali Kudo. I think Marshall. Welcome to the show. Marshall, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes.
Sure. Please introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Marshall, and I've been associated with Toronto Police for not sure about 8 or 10 years. I started the cricket in high school here. When I started playing high cricket here, there was not a lot of high school had a cricket, and but luckily we had an English teacher who helped us start the cricket team. And I have played in TND with Ghaznavis. I think Farouk knows. Farouk used to play with that team as well. And now I have done quite a few tours with Toronto Police, England, Barbados, Pakistan. England is few times, a couple of times done that, and just nice to be part of Toronto Police.
That's good. So Ali Kulu, I think. Can you hear us, sir? I think it's still frozen. Yes, Amir bhai, I think let's start with history. Please briefly, or maybe if Ali Kulu camera is okay, then he can start. But you go ahead, sir.
I don't mind talking about it, but I just don't want to steal his thunder. Ali Bhai,
I
can
hear
you hear us?
you.
Okay, yeah, please go on then.
I think we
Ali
have
Kulu,
a problem.
Ali Kulu Bhai, can you hear us? All right, I think
Ali,
I
maybe
think,
somebody can call him and tell him to just log off and redo it again.
yeah, I
Fresh it
think
up, fresh up everything.
he's having some
Marshall?
issues. But anyways, I will just maybe briefly talk about it because there's a lot of history of the club. The club was actually formed in 1992, jointly by a lot of members, of the Toronto Police Service. Ali Bhai, are you back? Ali Kulu, are you back? Can you hear me? Yeah, I guess I'll continue because I don't know if he can hear us.
I
or
am
not.
back, but I get cut out. I don't know what's happening. I have no idea.
Okay, how about we all put our mics on mute and we'll give you the floor. If you want to touch a little bit about the history of the club, please.
I can hear you.
All right, I think Ali Bhai, your connection is really bad. I'm sorry, I got to take it over, but just to let you know that Toronto Police Cricket Club was formed in 1992 by the serving members of the Toronto Police Service Club. Toronto Police Service back in the days used to be called Toronto Police Force, and some of the influential people who were very important and very key components of forming this club were our past Deputy Chief Keith Ford, one of our retired superintendent, David McLeod, our retired member of the service, Ali Kulu, also our serving member of the Toronto Police Service, Police Officer Rajendra Raj Singh, and a retired member, court officer of Toronto Police Service by the name of Arthur Jones. And there were a bunch of other people, and with their efforts and with their hard work, this cricket club was formed. And not only that the cricket club was formed, they also managed, after 5 years of struggle, in 1997, they managed to acquire a cricket field from Hydro, and we have our own cricket field in Scarborough area, close to McCowan and McNichol. So that's a brief history about the club. But the club was basically formed to have a good community interaction between the local communities, especially the cricket playing communities from different parts of the world, whether it was from the Caribbean, whether it was from the Southeast Asia, or even Europe. And we had a great success in that. There have been ups and downs in the club, like any other club, but by the grace of God, so far we have had a lot of good community interaction with the local communities. Cricket is a growing sport, and not only that, we have a great success in reaching out to the local communities through cricket. We have also reached out to international cricket communities by doing several tours to various countries, including New York, Barbados, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and last year we went to South Africa. This year we were supposed to go to an international police cricket championship in Australia, but unfortunately that was cancelled due to the COVID situation, and hopefully this will continue. But without taking further time, I know everybody has something to offer, and I would love to everybody to participate and share their experiences with the Toronto Police Cricket Club. But as far as I'm concerned, I've been with the club for almost 13 years. I've been in different roles of as a captain for the club, and also as the president and vice president for the club, and love to serve the community. And this is a great platform to connect to our communities through the sport of cricket. We have a lot of community members who used to be our guest players, like Ali Rasool Bhai and Marshall, and they became police officers because they used to come and play for us, and they got inspired by us, and they made some connections, and finally they are police officers, and now they are playing members of the Toronto Police Cricket Club.
That's great.
So I'll continue, but I'll give the floor to others as well.
And
Sure.
I just want to elaborate, sorry, by the connections. What Amar means by is the guidance through the current police officers, the serving officers. They're always there to guide whoever wants to join the police force. So connection in that means.
That's good. Okay, Farooq, do you have a question? I have a very, like interesting question, or maybe for Amir Bhai, if you allow me.
Sure, sure.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Amir, as you mentioned that you have you were part of Toronto for 13 years, and you have done like. I have a quick question. What role did you enjoy most right now till now, and what role was very challenging for you? So there are two aspects of this question. What role did you enjoy till now, and what role is more challenging for you? I know you are vice president and captain of the club as well. Yes.
It's wow. I have to actually think about it. I really enjoyed to be the captain of the team because it was a great honor to actually lead the Toronto Police Cricket Club in various venues, and we have picked up many trophies. That just reminds me of a tournament that we played in England, Worcester. That tournament has been played for over 150 years, and the defending champion was winning that championship for the past 75 years. It was a very unique tournament. It was a six-a-side and a 5-over tournament. So you imagine in a whole cricket field, only 6 fielder. I mean, like you take out the keeper, because keeper is a keeper. You have to have a keeper. You take out the bowler, and you're left with only 4 fielders. It was a very tough game. Really a good I would say a test of your physical fitness and cricket skills and all that. So we won that tournament in England, which has never been won 75 years. In 75 years, nobody won that tournament. So going through situations like that, going through incidents like that, it's I can't explain in words that how happy I used to be in that position to lead the not only the boys but also to lead the Toronto Police Cricket Club.
Toronto Police Cricket Club.
I really enjoyed that. However, being a president is a very, very challenging position because you have to take everybody along. We, as an executive, just to give you a little brief, Toronto Police Cricket Club has an executive body which is elected by the members of the cricket club, and those executive body are eventually the managing group of the club for the ensuing year. It's very hard to manage a club, especially when you have people from all different backgrounds and people with so many different ideas. You have to take them along and you have to make sure that nobody's feelings hurt. But at the same time, you have to also follow the protocol, especially the last year, due to the COVID restrictions. We really had to be careful that what can we do and what we cannot do, and follow the protocol, work within the realm. And meanwhile, the boys were hungry for cricket. They wanted to come out and play cricket, get out of their homes and do something. But at the same time, I would say that I have a great team of executives and the members and the community members like Marshall, Ali Rasool Bhai and Keshav Bhai, who come out and help us. And because of their support and help, we had a wonderful season and makes my job easier. But I hope that answers your question.
Yes. Okay. So I have a question. I mean, you guys are working full time, plus at the same time, at this age, we have like our personal life as well. How you guys manage? Like, is there any one person who's doing like, let's do, because like as you said, you won so many trophies. I'm sure you guys are fully fit and you guys are passionate about cricket as well, and but again, practice makes different. So is there anyone who is like leading in that aspect? You are mute.
Yeah, Ali Kulubai, do you want to take that question? If you're, can you hear us? I guess Ali Kulubai is still.
Or maybe I think Ali Rasool, maybe Marshall, Ali Rasool, or Kasser Bhai, anyone can answer.
Yeah, we have Bedi who was supposed to join us, but he's having some issues. But yeah, Bedi is one of our practice coordinator. But Marshall and Ali Rasool Bhai, they know our protocol about the practice coordinator, so they can continue with that. Anybody who wants to take that question?
We do have a practice indoor all this winter, and we manage the time. As you know, that cricket is like a team sports, right? So you have to contribute everybody, players, coordinate, and timing, and book this facility. It's all together. And then summertime we have some practices, but otherwise we go by game to game. And as you play more and more become better, we have like I think 36 or 30 games or some tournament all year around, like, within 4 or 5 months.
Oh, that's more. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, we have like a 3 or 4, I think, is a tournament. New York, okay. And from some community games and some memorials.
In the summer, both days, Saturday, Sundays are busy, occupied. They always have we always have a match every day, like Saturday and Sunday. And at times when it's a long weekend, if it's Monday, yes, for sure, the tournament comes in. One-day tournament, maybe New York is visiting us. We have New York visiting us too, and then New York correctional officers as well. So there are 2 teams that comes together. So we have to, like, it becomes a 3-4 teams for the tournament. It goes very good.
So I'm gonna add up one more.
Yes, sir.
My wife just reminded me there is a Mayor Cup. You've been playing so long, you never mentioned.
Yeah, that's what, like, I think somebody, Mohsin Patel is saying, Amir, but how are you, sir, played against you in the mayor tournament? Amir, you were very popular there. Like, were you issuing tickets?
So Amir, what is mayor tournament? Can you please just
yes. So actually, I think I will touch on the mayor's tournament. SEMA. It's called SEMA Cup, Chartered Institute of Management Accountants. They fund this tournament, and it's normally between 14 to 18 teams they get together and every year they
In
set up a
Toronto?
tournament in Toronto. It takes place in Sunnybrook Park. They
Okay.
have three cricket grounds over there. Wonderful ground with one of the top ground with a beautiful pavilion. And the mayor and a lot of councillors and dignitaries, they attend over there. Every year they have a different theme. We have been playing that tournament for almost, at least that I remember, for past 12 years. But I'm sure it's been going on. There's a gentleman by the name of Ranil. Ranil is a member of the Toronto City of Toronto. He's an employee, and he is the influential and the key person who holds that tournament. We have been playing that tournament for many years, and I think who contacted on the Facebook? Sorry, Chima.
Mohsin Patel.
Mohsin Patel. So I think Mohsin
You can
Patel
say hi to
remembers
him.
from. Yes, hi Mohsin, how are you doing? Thanks for reaching out. But I think he's remembering the times about 10, 12 years when I was in better form, and I think I scored I think about 54 runs in 18 balls. So, but it's a 5 overs game, so very like smashing. There's no stopping.
Oh
It's
yeah,
even
just go for it. Yes.
It's fast paced than T20. But going back to your original question, that how do we manage with our life, with our work, and with our all the other routines of life? How do we manage cricket? So this is what it is. It clearly depicts a great teamwork, and it also depicts the community support to us. Because as police officers, the team is comprised of police officers from all over the service. So somebody is working in different division, one is working in different division, and we have 3 different rotating shifts. We are working sometimes day shifts, afternoon, or nights. So let's say if I'm working day shift or I'm working night shift, it's very hard for me to come out and play. But anybody who's off on those days, I'm talking about the members of the Toronto Police Service, they come forward and they fill the team. But once we do not have enough members of the Toronto Police Service, then we go and reach out to the community members and we fill the team with the community members. So we have never shortage of players because the cricket is a growing sport, and we have many guest members and many members of the service, Toronto Police Service, who make part of the team. So that's how we manage our cricket, and how we get. Yeah.
I'm gonna add up every year we have a annual event, which is banquet and a presentation.
Yep.
And thus everybody's get together, and you can see there's more than always 300 people with the families.
Yes, I always enjoy that dinner, and it's like a dinner and dance. So it's full of entertainment and different kind of food. I think the last one I attended, maybe the
Yes.
last or the last before the Claspo,
Yes.
the Chinese stuff was pretty good too.
Oh, thank you.
Caribbean,
Yes.
Chinese and all that. So Amar, I have a question. What was the sole purpose of why do you think like though we need to have this club? What was the sole purpose of creating this club? Other than playing cricket, what are the other motives behind it?
So I wish Ali Kulu Bhai was here because he's been one of the founding members of the club, and he would have very well answered that question. I don't want to just hog this entire show and keep talking.
I
but
know
I will also
some issues, so go ahead.
but I will also let maybe Kasher Bhai also to talk about a little bit on what I'm going to say. The basic purpose of police. There's a saying that police is the community and community is the police. It's a very old saying by a foreigner, and he was one of the founding members. Forgetting his name, founding members of police service. So, how we can interact with the police? Community is basically leads us what to do and how to deal with them. So, and basically we want to bridge the gaps between the communities so we can approach them, because a lot of people are kind of standoffish when they see the police. They want to stay away from them. They don't want to approach them. A lot of people do, but we want those people who want to stay away from the police or stand off. We want them to come up to us and they shake hands and they see us as cricketers. They see us as humans. They also see us as outside the uniform and realize that we are also humans. We are also persons like them, and there's more to it. And we have bridged those gaps.
So I can elaborate a little bit more if Amir wants.
And that was our Ali Kasifai, and that was the sole purpose of this club, to come to a good interaction with different communities and attract them towards the policing. And Kasifai Bhai, please go ahead.
Sure, and if public safety is the prime for police, And you have to realize a police officer is a public personnel first as well. So it's combined with the health of our officers, like as a police officer. So healthy activity, and we are exposed to so much distress situations, so much stress, work stress. So that's another way of getting out to the field and enjoying yourself, having a good time. Plus, the community part is a bridging the gap. So lots of, as we know that lots of our citizens, Canadian citizens, came from the countries where the police is not a kind of a has a goodwill to talk or about their characters, and people are always afraid of talking to police. So the idea is behind to have some good healthy activities, keep yourself fit as well, and to bridge the gap so people can come and say hello, hi, and they can be very friendly, and they know we are human beings and we have all those emotions with us while we are police officer as well.
Correct.
I
I
just want to
remember.
add one thing. Yeah.
Farooq bhai, go ahead,
Yeah.
please.
So in that note, Kaisar bhai, you guys went to Pakistan and you played there against the police force, and they were there your host, right? So first, I want to know uh, how's the experience. But before that, Naeem, I have a quick comment. Like, can you turn on the lights inside in your car if it's possible, or if it's
Oh,
allowed?
Marshall.
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 Hold on one
The
second. Let me
power
try
is
that.
out in his house.
No, no, it's not
Oh,
power. I'm in the. Sorry,
you
I
can
just
because
finished the work
now
and
it's
I'm coming.
that.
I
And
just
Vijay
finished
is
work and
saying
I'm in my car. That's why. Sorry.
okay, no
Thank
problem.
you.
Just traveling
Or
back.
stay in front of the
Let me
car
just
then.
1 second. Let me just read this
Marshall,
comment.
don't be using your phone while you're driving. Please keep your eyes on the road and hands
No,
on your
no, I'm
steering
not.
wheel.
I'm
Oh,
just listening.
okay, all right.
I'm just listening.
Okay, all
Okay.
right, good.
Vajad is saying nice to know that there is a structure for Toronto Police cricket team that showcase the talent and support, true reflection of a positive community connection. Absolutely, Vajad. Thanks for your comment. So, like, I'm gonna go back to that. Like, how was the experience in going into Pakistan and play with the Pakistan police team? Because really, like, building bridges and your a relationship with the Pakistani police.
It was, as I said, it was great to see our countrymen, policemen, to playing with them, and they have upper edge, as you know very well, that in Pakistan they have the sportsman quota, and lots of officers they came through that quota, and they play very good. They are very competitive, and few of them are well known in their domestic circuit. It was really nice, and what was more nice to see, there were lots of people came in to see us to watch our games, and we had a memorial game in honor of their fallen member as well, which was great. It was Captain Mobeen, or if I'm not wrong, Amir knows the name.
Adil.
Uh, we played the memorial game for their fallen officer.
Oh, Captain Mubin, you're right, sir. Sorry
Yes,
about that.
Captain
So
Mobeen.
while we have Ali Kulu, Ali Bhai, can you hear us? I think your connection is good right now. You'd like to say something about the Toronto Police Club history? Because the first 5 second Ali Bhai comes, he get connection and we lose him. So, and one thing I want to let everybody know that when we start like in our relationship with the Toronto Police, and they were going New York for the play cricket, and they Amir Bhai asked me, you want to come, and I said like, you know what, I don't want to go with bunch of cops, and they send us like the videos, they like the top notch service from New York Police hotel and everything, and since then I'm waiting for my next invitation. It's like when they're going to invite me. So, like, guys, when they offer you to go to a tour, take it.
Farooq bhai, you're more than welcome. Let's hope that this COVID situation gets better. But I just want to add a little bit to that, Kasher bhai, what mentioned about the Pakistan tour. The tour to Pakistan was a very well organized. There were a lot of members of our service and our team who put a lot of effort into it. But the unique thing about us visiting Pakistan, and especially Lahore, was that the international cricket for many years had been for obvious
Cut off.
reasons was
Not
blocked
happening.
and when we arrived there we were given a protocol of to be honest as an international like a cricket team But obviously, our standard of cricket was nowhere even close to comparable to them. But the protocol and the love and the affection that they showed us and the respect that they showed us,
You
it was
forgot the
amazing.
key, the food.
Yes, the food, of course. The food was amazing as well. But the one thing that I want to especially mention is that a lot of media coverage specifically asked us a lot about the security arrangements. And I honestly was very impressed by the security arrangement because, to be very honest, nowhere in the world it's safe. Like what are our standards by means of this security standard? Like we look at the European countries or we look at North America. There's there you can there's crime that takes place in Chicago. There's a lot of murder that takes place in Chicago, in New York, and so on and so forth. So I felt safe there, and I can very confidently say there that their safety and security arrangements were very, very well planned and well executed, and all of our team they felt safe. So by the grace of God, there was no mishap or any kind of event that made us feel that we were at risk of any kind of security. Secondly, especially a lot of members of our service who have a background from a Sikh community, they were flabbergasted because we got an exclusive tour to Nankana Sahib, in their police escort. And even when we got there, the whole, respected Nankana Sahib's temple was, basically sort of cordoned for security reasons.
Which is now Kartarpur corridor.
Okay. The one you talking.
No, I'm talking about Nankana Sahib. Okay, sorry.
Okay, it's a further
that's
down.
a different. Yeah, that's different
Totally
situation.
different. Yeah.
Right. So, anyways, now coming to New York, we have had a great partnership with NYPD. NYPD visits us every year, and we visit them every year. There's two different tournaments that we take place, and like Kesar Bhai said, New York Correction Department also has joined us, and they also participated in this tournament. But again, I can keep talking and all that, but let's see if Ali Bhai is back, and if Ali Kulu can say a few words about our tours, and because he has been very influential in the English tours.
He's on mute. Farooq Bhai on
Farooq bhai,
mute
you are
as
also
well.
mute. Farooq, I think you are mute too.
Yeah. Okay. Just one, Ali Bhai and Sharbir, if it's possible for you to log in through a laptop or a computer, it'll be better because it looks like your phone is having issue. Ali Kulu Bhai,
Okay, I have a one question, and I want everyone to answer, and Amir bhai, you answer after, like at the end, because I want everyone to others to speak. So Marshall, like I have a question for everyone. Share any one good memory that you guys, I mean, still remember, and you guys think that it will remember in your brain and will like till last in while playing for Toronto within the on the field. Yes, starting from either Marshall.
The memories I have, the best memories that's gonna stay with me for a long time, probably the rest of my life, was Pakistan tour. Pakistan tour was very well organized by Punjab Police. Punjab Police officers are hired on the based of their games. So they
Yeah.
were
Hello.
professional guys. They were Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
They were professional guys, and the way they treated us, the way they protocol and everything was amazing, and it just I can't wait to go back again to Pakistan tour.
Soon, inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah.
That's good. Yes,
And
Ali Rasul,
Yeah, I have many good memories off the ground and on the
the
ground.
best, the top.
They all top, but I'm gonna pick one.
Yes, sir.
There is one. The first year the Mayor Cup was playing in the Centennial Park. That was my first 20 years back. So we won that, and I got a 4-wicket and 36-run very short. I got a man of the match.
that's pretty
Oh,
nice.
that's great.
I still have the trophy. I
okay.
think Amar Bhai I showed you last time, right?
Yes, you did. That's
Yes.
well deserved,
Yes,
Ali
yes,
Bhai.
sir.
You're a great cricketer.
As Ali said too, I have quite a lot of memories too. But I'll pick the one when we did the toss in Gaddafi Stadium, and the captain was our Sri Lankan guy. What's his name?
Godwin.
Godwin. Marshall Godwin, yes, he was captain at that time to leading the team. Uh, when the coin was tossed, and I see in his eyes the tears, and he said to me that, you know what, I cannot believe on earth that I would have been playing on a trough where we won the World Cup in 1996. That was memorable. I could see the emotions through his face and through his talk. It was so emotional. And then we won in 2018, and then I presented trophy to our chief Mark Sanders. I had a couple of pictures too. I kept in my cell phone. That was great too.
That's nice.
Good one.
Yes, Amir bhai. Amir bhai, you're mute right now.
Ali Kuru
Okay.
bhai can, I don't know if he can. He's frozen again.
I think
You know what? It's funny. I had the most time to think about a particular situation, but
That's why I
so
gave
many
you the last.
situations
That's
are
why.
going in my mind that I still cannot pick one because there have been so many, so
it's
many.
always
One of the situations I want to mention was like there's so many outstanding performances by the team. There's so many outstanding performances by the individuals, and as a captain, you look at it and you just it's mind blowing. But one of the I want to make a mention of a gentleman. We were playing in New York, and one of our players got injured. And every time we play against an NYPD, it's like a war. They are like our brothers outside the field, but inside the field, it's a war. There is no mercy. So we had a very tough game. I want to say it was the final, if I correctly remember, and we were one short. One of our players got injured, and he could not go on the field. We have a gentleman by the name of Umar Bhatt, who's also our community member, and he happens to be my relative as well. And he's our social media guy. He takes care of all
he's
the
our
pictures.
Shutterbug.
So and Umar Bhatt Sahab is like by the name of last name Bhatt. You can
Yes.
so you can you can imagine that he's a little bit heavy set guy. Sorry to say, no disrespect to Umar Bhai, and he's not a cricketer. Like he used to play in his early ages and all that, but this was the time that we were fielding, so he definitely wasn't going to bat, but he was to field. And I put him on the fine leg, but unfortunately, to his bad luck, we had a combination of NYPD of lefty and righty. So the fine leg would switch every time they would take a
Every
score.
time.
Right? And Nadeem Bhatt Sahab had to walk from one side to the other side of the pitch, and yeah, that was it was very hard on him. Let's put it this way, with all due respect. But he managed it, and he saved some runs, and we won that tournament. We won that championship and final. But you look at people that what they want to do for this club. You look at the community, what they want to come out and offer to this club. And when they can offer this to the club, I have this belief that they can offer that to the police service as well. That tomorrow, if we need help, and by help I mean is that when there's a crime committed, we need somebody from the local community to inform us, give us some information, guide us, so that we can solve those crimes. So these are the gaps that we, by the grace of God, have bridged through the sport of cricket. So I can continue, but I hope that answers your question.
Farooq bhai, you are mute. But I have to share my memory with my Toronto Police Cricket Club. I mean, I know 2020 comes hard on everyone in this world, and I hope.
You guys get roasted.
No, that's what I'm coming. That's why I'm coming. So, one of the day in 2020, and I was at the end of the day, I was like, okay, what happened with us? And being a captain of Dolphins Cricket Club, we like you guys invited us on Park Day celebration match. And my president told me, "Hey Max, you have to go easily. That team lost badly last year to us, so like let's take us a decent team, and play with them." First over went, and I think we took first wicket in first over or something like that. Then I was like, okay, team is good. After 19 overs, that you guys scored 250 runs, and we bowled out 100 runs. How do you feel? I mean, I need 5 minutes on that.
Who wants to take lead, Adam? Ali bhai, Marshall bhai, you want to add on? I'll come on later.
yeah, and everyone, because everyone come hard on us, so nobody is like no individual. Everyone from one
Actually,
to
that's how
nine.
that's how we play. That's our natural game. As Amarbhai
So,
said, friendship outside and no mercy inside.
No mercy inside. Okay,
Yes,
that's good.
that's the level
Okay.
we play. We are not like we love cricket. That's why we stick around, and I think that's the level is pretty competitive still.
yeah.
So if whoever is watching and my Dolphins boys are watching, I'm challenging Toronto Police Cricket Club in 2021. Bring on. Yes, Farooq bhai, question for you. You can ask.
So,
If I may just add a little bit to that, Max,
Yes, sir.
to be very honest, I have seen the caliber of Dolphins and different levels of Dolphin cricket players. I mean, by the grace of God, you have developed players who have gone to the national team. Our team is, in all honesty, is no contest to that in comparison. Cricket is a very funny day. You have good days or bad days, but I do realize that you did not probably come with your best team, because the last time that we played, you guys just destroyed us. You guys just demolished us. Pretty much the same thing that sort of like happened to you guys. So,
And I want to add on that too. I believe Amir, as you know, we obviously Toronto Police plays cricket a lot during the year. We have improved as well. You guys have improved as a TPS. It's a huge, and I was really happy to see that. You guys picked on after especially touring Pakistan. Your game, I could see it's a whole new, different game. Your guys have picked up so much cricket, and they know very well how to get yourself in, get your eye in, and then scoring is easy, and that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
the guys did.
Kasturba is very correct. We have some amazing cricketers. You know what? Like if I start naming some names, I don't want to offend. If I don't name somebody, but we have some amazing cricketers on our service.
You can mention my
Uh,
name, no problem.
Ali Rasulbhai is one of them.
One
But
of the left-hander
Yes.
exactly
who came one down. I don't remember his name, but he batted. I mean, very well batting.
right.
One of the
But
best thing I have.
unfortunately, because of our schedule, sometimes all those best players are not available. So, we have to make the best of what we have. But Kasturba is 100% right that if we get all the players that we have or for the Toronto Police Service, if we can somehow get them a day off and they can come and play, our team is
Very
by the
good.
grace of God, has improved a lot since past 15 years I've been with the club. It is day and night.
So Amir bhai, I am respectfully challenging all of you. Pick a day, 14th or 15th August, and ask them make the best available on that day. Dolphins will come. It's a respectfully challenge. Please accept it. Yes, Farooq bhai.
I have
So,
another
By all
suggestion
means.
as well, Amir. For this year we can have a best of three, and the third match could happen on the 14th of August. To make it a little bit more interesting.
Just like
Yes,
New
Farooq.
York, Amarbhai.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
100%.
2 games
This
and community and all this, or maybe 2020.
100% we can work
Yeah.
on it. This is something that we can do, and definitely I'll be in touch with you guys, and this can
Thank you,
something
sir.
that can be done. 100%.
sure.
Yes.
So now I have Ali Bhai. Will be able to hear your voice? I think before he get
I have no idea what's going on.
go ahead. Keep talking. Keep talking. We love to hear your voice.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, I have no idea what's going on, but
I think you might have a problem with the internet
Yeah.
coverage.
So
Yes, Farooq bhai, go ahead.
now there is a comment from my most favorite guy from the Toronto Police the club, Budgie. This guy, he's amazing guy.
We
And
have 3 Barji. Which Barji?
You could see the picture.
you can see the picture.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
he takes
It's
all
the
the
I think
pictures.
it's Umar
media
Bhatt,
guy.
our
It's our
photographer.
media butt.
Yeah.
I see.
Media
I see. Media sab.
Oh, he
Yeah,
takes
Umar
pictures,
bhai.
but he always makes sure that I get all the good food. So I love this guy. So, but the comment is thanks to Sports Trend for bringing TPCC players together. Thank you, Farooq Bhai, too. Thank you. You're welcome. It's nice to see you all of you at the one place, especially due to COVID-19 restriction. Good info, and I am enjoying to see and listen to you. And yes, we always enjoy, Bajji, your pictures and your hospitality. Thank you very much. So, with that, I have just a
I want to add on. Sorry, I want
sure.
to add on. When I came back in 2015, 16 and joined with I came back GTA from, I was out of Ontario. I came back, and on the first day, I see Ali Rasool Bhai playing with the TPS club. And I remember Ali Rasool from his best golden old days um,
King
over
City.
King City. And he was a huge shootout there. He doesn't give up really damn care about who's the baller. When his eye is in, the ball is always out of the boundary. And that's how I remember Ali Rasool there. I was really happy to see him in
That's
TPS
good
club.
compliment, sir. Thank you very
I'm
much.
I'm talking about the TDCL league
Yes, yes,
in
yes. TNT League.
2004,
Yeah, yeah,
5, 6. It was
yeah.
it was huge.
Okay. So
Yeah,
we
we
have
started early days. I have a story you can share if you have time, but it's very quick.
sure.
Yes,
So I
sir. Go
used to
ahead.
play for Yorkshire. Is a the player from Fouth Bacchus from the West Indies played Test few.
Yes.
Yeah.
His team. So one day, his brother gets sick. They gave me open spot, only one time. I never look back 14 years.
Oh,
That's amazing. So we have
Yes,
put
only
together.
one time they give me chance. Go to open. 14 years straight open.
Okay,
Wow,
oh,
that's amazing.
that's
That's,
amazing.
so we have put together a small slideshow, some pictures, and it's just very random, and I don't know many of those people, so it's not like that I picked
The
up
pic-
purposely or I left out purposely. So it's just one of the pictures which I got it. So.
Farooq bhai, you know everyone.
Um,
Thank you very much, Farooq. It's great. Whatever we
Everybody,
cannot pick
thanks a
on.
lot. Eh? I
so
enjoy
this
it.
is your logo. And
Yes.
then this is the
Oh,
cap.
that's
That's
nice.
but I didn't get this one cap. I got the blue one, so I have that cap. So, and this is few of the players. Amir, bhai, you want to tell me what their names are? So,
This one is
We have
yeah, go ahead.
Asad Mansoor, Ajaz, myself, Ali Rasool, and Marshall.
Marshall. Okay, great. And this is the trophy. What's the occasion, guys?
Yeah, this full team. That was maybe the.
Oh, there
It's
is
hard to
Ali
say.
Rasool.
This is one of the trophy. Maybe it's with
uh, yeah,
Thunderbolt
yeah,
or
yeah.
can be New York.
I want to. This is the New York Trophy. So this is the North American Cricket Championship.
Mhm.
This
Oh,
championship is played between NYPD, Toronto Police Cricket Club, and the New York Corrections. And this is played at our Toronto Police Cricket Ground. Actually, I just want to make a mention of it is that the game, the ground is named after one of our fallen officers who laid his life in the line of duty by the name of Percival Cummins,
Mhm.
who was from Barbados, and we hold a memory cup in his memory every year.
Okay.
His wife and his children they come and they. But this tournament is called the North American Cricket Championship, and
I
we
think
were
I think Barji, who's supporting us and watching us, thank you, Barji. He's mentioning Thunderbolt Trophy. So I think I think he's mentioning his Thunderbolt Trophy.
is that Thunderbolt? Okay, all right.
That I mean, he's Barji, and I trust him.
I trust him too. And you know what? But anyways, I told about the North American Cricket Championship because I thought that trophy looks like it. But anyway, Thunderbolts is another sister cricket club. It's privately owned by one of the Toronto police officers,
Oh,
actually Rajendra Raj Singh, who's also a member of our service. He's the treasurer, and we play friendly games with him. This picture is from UK. Sorry,
oh,
correction. This picture is from South Africa. So our last visit to South Africa, which was in February, just before the COVID hit the world, we were in South Africa in the city of Pretoria, and this is their police cricket ground. That's where we played, and we won the championship with a triangular series between the Pretoria Police, South Africa, and the Toronto Police Service. We won that tournament.
oh. That's
Oh, so
nice.
Budgie is saying like, sorry, Amir. Amir is right. I'm wrong. So that's okay.
So boss is always right.
Yeah.
No, no,
President
no.
is always right. Just kidding.
Mira, can you remove the comment? We can't see Amir bhai. So okay, next one is I think this is the Court Protocol team standing and something like that.
This
Correct.
year, I believe.
So,
Oh,
yeah, this was held. This was a Pakistan Day celebration that was held in 2020
Yeah,
on the 16th of August, and yeah, that's the winning team standing there.
great. Oh, who's this guy?
who's this?
Ah,
Look
Looks
familiar.
familiar.
oh, awesome.
But looks like this place is it a Lahore? Because this like a stadium in your shades,
If I correctly
or
remember,
maybe to Sri Lanka.
Because if
yeah.
look at the chair. I think it's a very fancy chair. I think yes, it's one of the Asian countries for sure.
Yes, so this was in Sri Lanka. So Sri Lankan
Okay.
police actually, just like Pakistan, in Sri
Yeah.
Lanka they have the same quota system,
Okay.
and in that quota system they have. So there was a senior officer. I think it was a senior superintendent of police who was in charge of the entire stadium. There was a cricket stadium and a sports stadium, but in that cricket is the main field. So beautiful pavilion. So I think I was sitting there in that pavilion.
There is some trophies and caps ready to be get distributed, and this is the poster we made for today. Um, and this is we're going to talk about a little bit later. We come back to
Yes.
this. So my question is, I mean, right, with the we saw this disclaimer also. So um, we talked about like what is the purpose of this club? Like, so there's any other police services or other clubs are also having a cricket club along with side.
Yeah. So unfortunately, or Toronto Police Service is the only service in GTA, at least, that has an exclusive cricket club, which is recognized not only by the Toronto Police Service,
Yeah.
but also recognized by the Toronto Police Services Board, and
Okay.
also by the Toronto Police Amateur Athletic Association, is an association that funds us for our sports activities. So we've been very, very fortunate that our I also was about to say forefathers, but our peers who have worked very hard to set up this club and get it up and running. And now it's up to us to keep it going. So as far as I am concerned, there is only one Toronto Police Cricket Club, and we are the recognized club of, and we have only one team. We don't have any other team other than Toronto Police Cricket Club, and anybody who's moving forward wants to continue playing sports with us, they're more than welcome to join. We have a Toronto Police Cricket Club Facebook account.
Yep.
People are more than welcome to follow it, and you can also approach. Every year we have elections, and which will be held at the end of this month. So for ensuing year in February, we will be posting the current executive for 2021, and we will be having their contact. So you can approach them for either setting up cricket games or setting up any other community events. We will be more than happy to assist you, and we will be more than happy to
Good.
connect.
Amir bhai, we requested you and allocated about 45 minutes for this program. We're already into 53rd minute. We have a program 7 o'clock, a next live program. So thank you very much, Amir bhai, for coming, Kaisar bhai for coming, Ali Rasool. A special thank to Ali Khulu, but he
You're
tried.
welcome, sir.
But we couldn't. But I would definitely, because Ali Kulu, I love this guy because every time I meet him, there is so much conversation. So we would love to have him back some other time. Naeem Marshall, thank you very much for your time. Amir bhai, just very quickly, closing comments, less than a minute because we have to go for another live
Yes.
show. Please.
100%.
missed
Just
Bedi
one
as
last
well.
thing. Yeah, Bedi, Saurabh Bedi was also supposed to be, but because of technical difficulties, he could not. I just want to thank you, Farooq Bhai and Max, for your hospitality and giving us this opportunity to come on board. And you also covered the 14th August ceremony. We will continue this partnership, and as far as the Toronto Police Cricket Club is concerned, we are out there to help and support the community. If anybody has any questions, by all means, approach us through Facebook, or through other means. But Farooq bhai, once again, thank you very much, and we will definitely take you to New York if next year,
Yeah,
this year we go there.
Now we're
Thank you very
talking.
much.
Yes, Max.
Yes, I would just want to say thanks to Amir Bhai. I mean, coming on a quick and short notice and giving a, I mean, like I recently started my Max Zev show on Sports Time, thanks to Farooq Bhai. And it's giving a one more portfolio, like one more good value added on my portfolio that I am hosting a show and Kaisa Bhai always present on my show as well as a guest panelist. But thank you very much. And thank you, Ali Rasool. Thank you, Kaisa Chaudhary. I mean, it was a great and nice conversation with you. And I mean, I feel very confident, like, yes, I'm not talking to like a police officers, I'm talking to a like gentlemen that they are passionate about cricket and they are serving the community with so many ways as well. And I just want to thanks, and I would just want to clarify that yes, TPCC is one of the only registered exclusive club in Toronto that who representing cricket from Toronto Police.
Yes,
Yes,
indeed.
Amir bhai, last notes, and then we can say Allah Hafiz to everyone.
Thank you very much. I just want to thank Kasser Bhai, Ali Rasool Bhai. We had some difficulty with Ali Kulu and Saurabh Bedi. But once again, there's a bunch of people because of restrictions. We could not get more people on board. We will also be posting this on our Toronto Police Cricket Club's Facebook account. But once again, thank you very much, and God bless you all. And stay safe.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Kasser Bhai. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.